Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to maiden my Q330 build. As you can see from the previous video, I've done some changes, and yeah, you can see pretty much what it's all about. It has the APM Mini 3.1, have a N8M GPS and compass, installed the Menacerc right hand polarized antenna. Yeah, that's pretty much it, I think. And of course, what I want to test today is this battery compared to the homemade 18650 battery that I have here. I don't know if it's really comparable today. This has a little bit less charge than the other battery. Let's see here. I don't think it's much, but it's enough to say that this battery isn't fully charged. I didn't have enough time to charge them before I went out. So let's see. Yeah, as you can see, it's 4.10, 4.11, and this battery has a little bit more charge, I think. So I hope maybe this one is about the same, I don't know. But even so, we can check it out, how it is to fly with the 18650 battery. Yeah, you can see this is almost fully charged. Even so, it doesn't matter much. This is just to see how the charge is going to no, it's about the batteries, okay. I've wondered a lot about this battery, if it can last as long as this one. Anyway, I think it could be a long flight. I have 5 amp battery here now for this small quadcopter. So I could fly a very long time, I think. So let's see how it goes. Okay, everything is fired up. The Turnigy Evolution is ready, and goggles are ready to transmit the good pictures for me. I don't have an OSD on this one yet, but that will come in the future. Right now it's all about testing this rig. And of course I like the flight mode switch on the Turnigy Evolution. This gives me on the screen what kind of flight mode it's in, so that's very nice. Everything is getting ready here, I think. So just have to wait for the GPS to connect, and everything should be fine. Okay, now it's flying. Have it in position hold. Flying pretty nice. I think it's a little bit of wobbling when I throttle up, so there are some adjustments to do. But I think it flies very nice, and this is a very cheap build, but definitely a good build, I think. So okay, let's move on. Okay, but now I've been flying for like 16 minutes, and there's still quite a bit to go on the battery. So I will fly some more. It flies really well. Okay, that's it. Oh, I'm excited to see. It stopped. I landed it. I heard the beeper go off, and after 21 minutes, let's see now. Yeah. 3.78. Okay, the beeper is set a little bit too high. It could easily go down to 3.60, so I think somewhat like 25 up to 30 minutes is definitely possible with this battery. So let's go over to the exciting part. Let's change the battery and go for the 18650 battery. Yeah, I have connected the battery, as you can see. Fits nice under here. Ideally I need a plate under this battery to just make it safe when I land, but I will be careful today. Yeah, as you can see, hovers nice in pose hold, so I don't need to do anything, it just flies there. And if I could suggest one thing that you have to invest in, then it is the GPS antenna. It's very important to have a good GPS antenna. A good GPS antenna costs like $14, so that's really no big investment, but it's a very important investment. So let's fly it and just have some fun, see how long it flies. Okay, now I'm just watching it circle around. As you can see, I don't use the controllers, it's set on circle, and it flies so nice. It's really good. This is one of the best handling quadcopters I have had. It flies flawlessly, no hassle. Right now it's a little bit wobbling, but I don't think you can see it. I think it's all about adjusting the circle. I have like a 5-meter radius on it, so it flies so tight and nice, and the GPS works flawlessly, so this is really exciting. One thing I haven't thought of before I went out today is that I have set battery failsafe to my Lipo batteries. So, but as you know, the 18650 lithium-ion batteries can go down to 2.5 volts. So probably most certainly the battery voltage alarm will go off in a short while. I've flown like 13 minutes now, and it will go off, and of course because it will not accept the below 3.6 volt that I have set it for. I think 3.7, 3.6 or something like that in flight. But even so, there's no doubt about that. That these batteries are really good, and as you know, this is 7 amps 4S, and I could get a ton of flight time with this battery, I think. So in the future I will post videos where I've charged it fully, and you can see how far it really goes. One thing I have seen is that the battery no. Okay, I've flown it for like a little bit over 18 minutes, and then let's check the battery. See how it is. Kind of difficult with my phone in my hand and everything, but okay. There it is. 3.60, 3.6. Okay. What that means is that the battery voltage alarm has been beeping a little bit, but when it goes past the alarm voltage, it probably stops. So that's nice for this kind of batteries, so then I know that. Okay, let's go and fly. Now we're circling again. I can't emphasize how much this how well this thing flies. This is a good setup, and okay, now it's windy. Let's see how it managed that. It was quite nice here today, but when the sun goes down, it's going to be a little bit more gusty, so we'll see. But no problem right now, it just corrected for that. I've flown like 22 minutes now, so this battery is going on. But of course, you know, when it goes down to like 3 volts. It's like 12 volts output for the copter, and that's a lot less than when it started. So it will not be as powerful as it is in the start, but these things are made to handle that. So okay, now it's quite a good breeze here. Let's see if it crashes. I don't think so, but you never know. It handles so well, and I'm just standing here and watching this and do my other things. As you can see on the screen, I have a cheap camera on this one, but the picture quality is extremely good. So it's nothing to talk about there. Of course, for using the best camera you can, it's of course the best. But for this cheap build, it's perfect. And of course the antennas, very important. One thing I miss about the Turnigy Evolution is to start the timers on the screen here with one of the switches, but of course I'm using all the switches for other functions, so I cannot do that. And it also don't start by throttling up. So I really would have liked to have like functionality in connection with the throttle, but maybe in the future that will come. Let's hope so. Let's put it here and watch it again. Here it comes. This nice little bird. As you can see, flies so well. Yeah. One thing I have noticed is that the Turnigy Evolution don't have much range. I think like 150 meters. I got beeping from the model here. Maybe that has to do with the GPS and signal and the video signal. I don't know. I have to test it on other models, but as you can see from here to the trees over there, the nearest trees, it started beeping and it was along there. So that wasn't very long, but of course it's enough for like the small models, but it cannot be used on my bigger models and the long range ones. But fortunately I have the few tower for that, which can reach a lot of kilometers. Yeah. Okay, let's go back to flying. Well, I've flown it 26 minutes, and right now I have it in position hold. What I noticed is that it is not strong as before. When I move it a little bit around, I can see it like it's slower in the movements and wobbles a little bit, but not much, but enough to see that there are some difference between when the battery is full. As you can see here, now there came a gust, so it has to correct a lot, and yeah, of course that has to do with the battery getting weaker, but now I will guess that it's under 12 volts, so of course it will be like that, but that's something you have to consider when you use batteries like this. So but of course you have like right now the flight time is like I don't know, 29 minutes maybe, 27, 28, 29. Okay, now we have flown 33 minutes, and one thing I've noticed is that it cannot handle the wind as good as before, and especially when I have it in position hold or altitude hold or loiter, it will wobble a lot. It flies much better in stabilized mode when I control it myself. Feels much stronger in stabilized mode, but when, as you can see now, it wobbles as soon there comes a gust by here, so that has obviously a lot to do with the battery voltage, and yeah. But I have tried to test it out and do some extreme moves, and it will not give up in any way, and it doesn't flip or anything, so just that it's not as strong in the wind as before. That's quite natural, I think. So yeah, let's see. Okay, now we have flown 35 minutes. As you can see, a little bit of difference in the cells, but as you can see, they're over 3 volts. Yeah, still. In total, 12.47, which is quite okay. But of course, there will be a voltage drop under load. I don't know how much, but there will be some, which will affect everything. So okay, let's do the last flight. Yeah, that's it. Now it stopped. Now it will not lift more off the ground. And as you can see, it's like 2.8 and 3. Little bit of difference in the cells, and I think that the load, when under load, they didn't manage to pull enough to lift the quad off the ground. Yeah. One thing I noticed is that like the last 4 or 5 minutes, it was like I wouldn't have flown it far away from me, and obviously not in gusty winds or anything. But it was flyable, and if you need to get from A to B with that kind of flight time and voltage, it would be doable. But yeah. But what we have found out is that this battery gives like half an hour of flight time, not fully charged. So I'm really looking forward to how it will perform fully charged. And yeah, of course it will fly longer if you don't have the video transmitter and the LEDs. And actually, in the end, like the last 20-30 seconds, the LED didn't light up either. So I guess they are 12 volts. They need 12 volts, and when I got a little bit under that, they didn't light up anymore. Very nice. Yeah, I'm so happy with this, and considering this is like a what you can call a cheap build, it flies so well and will give so much fun in the summer to come, and I will do a lot of flying. But probably I will change the receiver to something else so I can have a voltage. I read the voltage on the display on the radio. Or perhaps I will set it up with the Espes and the Futaba, so I can fly longer. Of course, 35 minutes flight time, maybe 40 with a fully charged battery is it's gonna be good fun to fly long runs. So let's see. Yeah, and yeah, one thing I didn't mention is how hot this is. That's something that's always interesting to know when you use the battery. And this is like it's warm, but it's not hot, so that's no problem. Of course, I haven't done like full throttle flying and everything like that. I've been between like 50 and 80% throttle all the time, so it hasn't been run really hard, but there's not much heat to talk about. Well, last battery today, and right now I thought I was going to take you with me on a FPV ride with this beautiful little bird. Mounted my GoPro on top here, and yeah, gonna have some fun flying around here so you can see how nice it is here and how nice this bird flies. Hope you enjoy it. Yeah, it looks kind of funny with the GoPro, but it's okay. Maybe the fur is doing some well, I don't know. It looks nice though. A little bit off, of course. Okay, now we're doing circling again. Guess I have to put myself in the middle so you can see, have some reference points. With the GoPro it's definitely a little bit on the heavy side, but I don't know if I'm quite in the middle here now, but there. Yeah, the battery has twisted a little bit, I think. No. It's just the angle. I guess this will be in the front, I don't know.